Hi, Michaela Harris here. I appreciate you reaching out for this video. I did see on Facebook that you were actually a brand new company, so I wanted to touch on a few things. I couldn't find your exact service area. I'm assuming it's Dallas because of the name of the group, but I wasn't able to find your exact service area, likely because you are so new. So please keep in mind that anything that I show you in this video today is going to apply to other locations. But of course it's something that I can look up for you later if you verify a different service area for me that I can go and look. But ultimately I'm going to give you tips throughout here that you can use no matter what your service area is. But at the end I'm going to show you what specific search volume is out there in Dallas. So first off, when anyone is going to come and search, when anyone needs a company, they're going to go search online. There's going to be a small percentage that uses social media and other outlets, so it's important to be in as many places as possible and have your brand awareness built. So of course, getting all of your social media pages, posting on them regularly. We tend to do about 9 different social profiles to start. And so again, everything I show you in this video is things that we do for our clients, so they are effective, they do work, and these are the most effective. They're not everything that we do, but they are some of the most effective. So establish that brand awareness by getting all of those social profiles and posting on them regularly, and then you're going to want to get a business profile and a website. Reason being is because when someone doesn't know a company by name, they're going to search for it online. And a vast majority of them are going to do so by going to a search engine, Google being the biggest. So when someone is searching on Google, say for painters, Dallas, Texas, as you see here, this is what we call a buyer intent keyword. So a keyword is the phrase that they're typing in, and buyer intent tends to look like a service and a city. And when someone is searching those buyer intent words, they're doing so with the intention of hiring a company for a service. So these are ones that directly translate into customers for you. When they're searching this, they're going to see the top 3 businesses on Google Maps and the first page of organic URLs. 9 out of 10 people will never make it to the second page of Google, and most won't click more businesses. And about, on average, 75% of people that search a term are going to click on the first 3 links that they see. And also, being in the top 3 maps means you are on average 5 times more likely to be seen by your customers. So it's really important to be in as many places as possible. So to get a business profile, if you haven't already created one, you're going to go to your Google account, go to your apps and create one here, get it completely filled out and verified. Then you're going to want to make sure that you have a detailed company description. You want to make sure you're putting keywords throughout that company description and being extremely detailed. And then you want to get more photos, reviews, and citations than your top competitor. Now, citations are directories like Yelp or Yellow Pages or anywhere online that list your name, address, and phone number exactly as it appears on your business profile. Now, one thing for online, as it is run by algorithms, so consistency is important. Your name needs to be the same across the board so that search engines can associate one page of yours with the other and know that you're the same company. Now, photos, when you upload those, it's better to have them geotagged and optimized, but if you're not aware of how to do that, having authentic photos is important, more important than having stock ones, and they help no matter what. Reviews obviously are going to be something that comes over time, so make sure everyone is reviewing you. You can even do things like give people an incentive, like 10% off your next service if you leave us a review. The next thing I want to show you is take your top competitor for Dallas, be this guy right here, Southern Painting. I'm going to use their website as an example. It's not really the best though. This is actually a back page, which is why there's not a lot of content. But basically, when you go create your website, you're going to want to go to a platform. I recommend snaps.ai. It's actually a very good platform. It's search engine optimization friendly. It's very easy drag and drop for some people who have maybe never built a website before. When you do this, you want to make sure that your homepage targets your main service area. So I know Fort Worth and Dallas are right next to each other, so depending on where exactly you serve, you want to make sure your homepage is targeted towards that. Usually that location matches your business profile. And you want to make sure your homepage has about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content about what you do, and throughout that content you want it to put exact match keywords. It's also easy way to help out with the keywords if you save your images as keywords, And then if you serve any additional locations like Fort Worth, you can put those as location pages that'll function as a mini homepage and make it easier to rank in those other areas. Then any services that you offer, like interior painting, exterior painting, staining, anything like that, you want to put those on separate service pages and put about 500 to 750 words of content. Why you want to do this is because if you take a look at this guy's website statistics right here, you can see here that their UR&DR is not really super high. So UR&DR is how trustworthy and powerful a website is in the eyes of a search engine. So if this website is not very powerful, especially having over 1,000 backlinks, that just tells me some of their backlinks may not be the best. Now, like I said, that trustworthy and powerfulness is determined by your backlinks. Backlinks are links from another website that link back to you, so anywhere online that has a link back to your website. And when they do that, they're basically giving you an endorsement and throwing some of their website's power your direction, which is going to help power you in the eyes of a search engine. And Google is basically a big popularity contest, so it's super important. And when you do this, you want those backlinks to be high quality and powerful. So a website from a really weak powered, a link from a website that doesn't have a lot of power and isn't relevant to what you do is going to be a whole lot less effective than having a link from a website or blog that's all about painters and has a lot of traffic and is very powerful on its own. The next most important thing is knowing which keywords to target. It's not enough to just target any keyword, and it's not a good idea to guess. You want to make sure you know exactly what you're targeting. So Dallas house painting has 500 searches every month, so that's a good one. Painting company Dallas, 500 searches a month. Dallas painting company, 400. Painting companies Dallas, 400. So just between those right there, you have nearly 2,000, and I can keep coming down here. You actually have well over 2,000 people in Dallas, actually over 3,000 or 4,000 people in Dallas searching for a painter. So that is a ton of work, a ton of potential, a ton of growth for your company. And that's just Dallas. That's not Fort Worth, and that's only house painting. That's not interior, exterior. That's just those house painting words. So, and it's also not staining or anything like that. So what I'm trying to get at here is there's huge potential for growth for your company. With you being so new, I am glad that I have the opportunity to give you these tips and help you get started off on the right foot. Of course, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I do specialize in this. This is what I do for a living. So I'm really glad that I can give you some useful tips. But of course, if you have any additional questions and would like to know more, please don't hesitate to ask. Thanks so much for taking time out of your day to watch, and I hope you have a good rest of your weekend.